And on this Thursday, October 23rd, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, an American missionary has been kidnapped in the West African nation of Niger. Mark Mayfield with the latest.
The man was kidnapped in the capital city by 3 gunmen. His phone was tracked to an area that's considered a sanctuary for Islamic militants. The man, in his 50s, is a pilot for a Christian organization called Serving in Mission. The State Department says it is aware of the situation, and the U.S. Embassy is working with local authorities. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A man has pled guilty to planning ISIS-inspired attacks on nearly 24 Coeur d'Alene, Idaho churches. Alexander Mercurio pleaded guilty yesterday to 1 count of attempting to provide material support to a designated foreign terrorist organization. He faces up to 20 years in prison when sentenced in January. Prosecutors say Mercurio was 18 when he pledged support to ISIS in 2024 and plotted to kill people attending church in a suicide attack targeting 21 churches. Police arrested him after a year-long investigation by the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has criticized Israel's parliament vote on West Bank annexation.
When I asked about it, somebody told me that it was a political stunt, that it had no practical significance. It was purely symbolic. I mean, look, if it was a political stunt, it was a very stupid political stunt, and I personally take some insult to it. The West Bank is not going to be annexed by Israel. The policy of the Trump administration is that the West Bank will not be annexed by Israel. That will continue to be our policy.
Vance's words at the end of his trip to Israel today come a day after the Israeli parliament passed a symbolic preliminary vote in support of annexation. The bill is unlikely to pass the final vote, but was an embarrassment to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu while Vance was still in the country. An event at the Vatican took place this morning for the first time in more than 500 years. The King of England and a Roman Catholic Pope prayed together. Karen Chamas reports.
And to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
Charles, who is the titular head of the Church of England, and Camilla sat in golden thrones on the raised altar of the Sistine Chapel. They sat in front of Michelangelo's Last Judgment, while Leo and the Anglican Archbishop of York presided over an ecumenical service. The event marked the first time since the Reformation that the heads of the 2 Christian churches, divided for centuries over issues that now include the ordination of female priests, have prayed together. I'm Karen Chamas.
The last hospitalized victim from the deadly Annunciation Church mass shooting in Minneapolis is now home with her family. 12-year-old Sophia Forches was one of more than 30 people who were shot during a mass on August 27th. 2 of her classmates were killed. Last month, Sophia was in critical condition after suffering a head wound. Her family says she progressed quickly over the last few weeks. Sophia left the hospital in style with a limo ride with a police motorcade. And that's Newsmakers for this Thursday, October 23rd, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.